everybody to welcome to the color section, the closing party. Like I said before, we have 4 poets tonight, and the first one of tonight will be Rosemary Wilson, aka One Single Rose, and she has a couple of selections for you this evening. Our second performer of the evening will be the co-founder of Poor Man's Art Collective, which is my Kevin Watt. Our third poet of the evening is Detroit Blue, the one who I call the cosmic mind. That brother has a lot to say. And our last performer of the evening is our out-of-town guest, Sharita Moore from Baltimore, Maryland, who is currently a resident here in Detroit, Michigan, who is also a founding member of Poor Man's Art Collective. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you guys to Rosemary Wilson, aka One Single Rose.
As told by Gabrielle Precious, and you guys familiar with the movie Precious? Gabrielle Douglas, the first black woman to win the Olympic all-around competition, and Rosemary Wilson. Because a lot of these women have gone through struggles and they're blazing paths for us so that we can actually do this thing here called art. Okay. A strong woman who has overcome obstacles and moved gravel from mountains now taught to Oprah and Queen Latifah commenced to crumble. You don't see that though. Hills of ignorance stand in your way. Labeled as the elephant in the room, taken aback by this awkward shell, you failed to rhyme the poem where real beauty dwells. You mocked the panther which painted my skin. I am not a size 10. Preciously carrying the weight of Aunt Jemima's across these shoulders, the fight to slay stereotypes and to eradicate the plight shared by 3/4 of the world's population never ends. At home, Cultrudis, Black Real, and NAACP awards whisper that our battle isn't over. Dear Miss Cusack, entertaining is for me. Your foolishness will never allow me to quit the business. And oh, I'm Gabourey, not Honey. The roles that I don't play for money. A voice for censored warriors, I stand up for sisters who wear big girl draws. My outward is subject to change at a moment's notice. Shadows from your hateful interior dyes your exterior with gray. Certain thoughts we think should never see light from day. Please don't call me Gabby. I am Gabrielle Douglas. A young black woman who made history but focus shifted to my mane. I am not the monkey on the bars but have seen evil, heard hate, yet speak peace. Graciously I ignored stupidity. Through clenched teeth I smiled at the paparazzi, then mouth a cryptic retort. Silent instructions to kiss ass steer towards your psyche by way of a Medusa stone cold stare. I am not my hair. I am an Olympian who balances beams of hatred, swings hope into hearts around the world, jumps at injustice and splits prejudice in two. Gold medals and beauty's eyes stay on the prize, striving to join the race of the wise. A force to be reckoned with before becoming the first black woman to win the Olympic all-around competition, I'm now that much more lethal. I've eaten a breakfast of champions from my box of Wheaties and lunch from a can of spinach. Please don't mess with me. Arms stretched towards the heavens for strength, legs scissors of equality, mind focused on another goal. I am Rosemary Wilson, a poet and singer in search of a suitable voice to convey words so that they are heard and actually make a difference. I live Gabby every day. Ills from inquiring mind may chase at my pursuit of dreams. Negativity from bullshit's blindest forces these eyes forward. What was left isn't right. What's behind disappears from sight. A black pen populated this piece with prayers that the injustice our people experience for centuries will one day end. Some may say that I this, but I learned anything is possible, and I'm a believer. Yeah, I'm fat, black, and I might even be nappy-headed and ugly, but like Gabby, I'm here in the fast lane, aspiring to effectuate change. And I ain't going no motherfucking where.
Whose little girl am I?
Are you guys having a good time this evening? Next performer this evening will be the co-founder of Poor Man's Art Collective. I am so proud to introduce him to some of you. You might not have heard him do poetry before, but he is an artist and he is the co-founder of Poor Man's Art Collective. Let's give a round of applause and show him some love. Michael Noir.
That. But considering this is my spot, I gotta take it.
Yeah, running like a
running like a weed. I'm gonna do two pieces with y'all for y'all. They short, sweet. This first piece is called Rebirth of the Slaves. You entered my land with your blinded invasion, taunted and teased me with your delusional persuasions, took me to your land shackled and bound, battered and bruised me to make me bow down, tore the love from my heart and filled it with shame, stripped me of the heritage my ancestors claimed, made me your servant, your mule out to plow, raped my women with pleasure and killed her innocent child, traded me off like a property at your disposal to spare, destroying generations of lives without the slightest of care. The master and the missus in the house out by the bayou, I break out of these chains, dig out of these trenches, I defy you. No longer your boy, I'll no longer behave. I'll no longer watch you put my children in graves. My fellow brothers will no longer let you beat, batter, and whip. And my sisters are not your whores to touch, fondle, and strip. Because you see, this is the time of the rebirth, to be born again, to start all over, to fight and defend. Because of our different shades, tones, and hues, who are you to give us our rights? Who the hell are you to choose? Where is it written in stone that we shouldn't have the rights that we already own? Now, you know it's wrong when you say I don't belong, but you can't break me. I still stand strong. Because you see, this is the time of the rebirth, to be born again, to start all over, to fight and win, to honor and respect the fights and rights our ancestors gave, to be proud of who we are, stand tall and brave. Don't let what they stood for be buried in their graves. Because this is the time of the rebirth. And we are the new generations of the old slaves. This second piece, I'm sorry, that piece just got me a little cute. But anyway, this second piece is it's a piece and it's entitled Strong Black Man. I'm a strong black man. Call me a dreamer, a believer in my people, who feels that all men and women are created equal. You see, race, creed, or color really doesn't matter, because come on Judgment Day, we all shall gather. So, coming together, we should all be starting. I'm a strong black man. Call me Martin. I'm a strong black man. Call me a dreamer. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa. I'm a strong black man. Call me a fighter. A believer in Islam, who takes things neither cool nor calm. Because to get ahead, we might have to crack some heads. Or even kill white people dead. Hell. I'm not that kind to a devil white as talcum. I'm a strong black man, call me Malcolm. I'm a strong black man, call me a fighter of racism, imprisonment, and ignorance, trying to stand up for my people and make a difference. AFRICA, for we all cry freedom, to live free in our motherland, which is our kingdom. So let freedom ring forever. I'm a strong black man, call me Mandela. I'm a strong black man, call me a survivor. Surviving all bad that's happened in my past. Ooh. Surviving all bad that's happened in my past. Whoa. Thank you. Help a brother out. I'm a strong black man, call me a survivor. Surviving all bad that happened in my past. Fighting for the first and won't be the last. Trying not to end up in the same cycle. I'm a strong black man, call me Michael. And now I have the pleasure of bringing to this stage a brother I've loved knowing. He is what we like to call our cosmic mind in this collective, because he thinks on 3 other dimensions that we don't even know of yet. When you get there, you're going to already be there, trust me. I would like to introduce you guys to the wonderful, the talented. He's also an artist, he's on the wall, but the brother got some words that's deep. Yeah. And without further ado, and without any further ado, what? Don't you start. I'd like to introduce y'all to Mr. Detroit Blue.
Let me start off with a little something that's not as abstract. Give you a little bit about me. Yo, I ain't never been in these streets. I walk the halls where preachers preach and ministers teach. As far as life goes, they both seek the same outreach. Both the Bible and Quran birthed my dawns, and all I really ever seen was poems. Being pushed off the chessboard by knights and rooks, bishops and crooks, leaving kings and queens to scrape up what's left from what ain't been took. Yo, I ain't never been in these streets. But cats packing heat understand me. I ain't never had no beef, except for dinner table eats. Yeah, I'll just be living to be giving to be fitting to meet the needs of my peeps. Yo, I ain't never been in these streets. But spooks and spirits never fear. Trying to... Yo, I ain't never been in these streets. The cats packing heat understand me. I just be living to be giving to be fitting to meet the needs of my peeps. Spooks and spirits never fear. But the living seem to be the walking dead, trying to scrape up change and make another dollar for another D-Dot ride to get another loaf of bread for their sandwiches, like other things I've seen people do to try to bandage the damages. Crack pipes, Newports, purple haze, and liquid dynamite. Now don't get me wrong, everybody done something, even though they've been told it ain't right. I'm gonna get into this music, y'all. canvas, painted, colors, thought, sound. March of the abstractedness. Still cannot find the words. Silence. Verse 4. Abstract sounds, thoughts, colors, minds. Give it up for Detroit Blue one more time. I would like to introduce to you guys a very dear friend of mine who was at the
Poor Man's Art Collective. Also many years ago, when many years ago, when we didn't know what we were doing, we didn't know right from left, up from down. We owe her our work ethic, the way to do things the right way. She taught us. She is an extraordinary spoken word artist.
She forced us.
She forced us. I would like to introduce to you guys someone who I love very, 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 very much. Her name is Sherry Moore, and she is from Baltimore, Maryland. Give it up for Sherry Moore.
Hi, Detroit. It is so good to be back. I am not from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm a Torontonian who lived in Detroit for 8.5 years, and now lives in Baltimore, but Detroit is always in my heart. And I'm always talking about Detroit and Baltimore. Why don't you go back to Detroit? So yes, I perform as Sherry Moore, and I write about the tough subject, love. Love, life, and relationships. And I know everybody in here has had some challenges with love, life, and relationships. And so I guess that's what inspired me to get going. And yes, I was part of the first Poor Man's Art Collective show. I was the publicist, and wow, all I can say is, 8 years later, I am floored. Every time I come back, things just keep getting better and better. So keep supporting each other, artists, because really, ultimately, that's what it's all about. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 pieces for you guys. I call my pieces spoken songs. And so I'm encouraging you to clap, snap, dance, whatever you want to do. And I'm just going to name them real quick. The first piece is called Ouch. The second piece is called 6 Figures. The third piece is called What Love Ain't. And the fourth piece, I'm good. And the fourth piece is Sister Friend. And again, I'm going to ask you all to help me out with the first piece, which is called Ouch. So every time I say, I got hurt, I want everyone to yell, ouch, because we all know love can hurt. Okay? So like I said, snap, clap. When he walked into the poetry show, words started to flow into my mind. Ooh-wee. He is a fine, tall glass of hot chocolate. I wanted to drink from that glass right away. Couldn't and wouldn't wait for the break of day. And so, I got hurt. Ouch. Yeah, he was hot, all right, but not necessarily for me. And all of that steam obviously fogged up my brain. And my fantasy dream blocked memories of past lessons of pain, because usually I appreciate, but still wait and not leap before I look. I judge the cover, not the look. And now I am sad as rain, because I got hurt. Ouch. 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 But now, upon reflection and some deep felt introspection, I realize if I was wise, I could have waited for him, that fine, tall glass of hot chocolate, to cool down before I touched. But I didn't, and so I got hurt. Ouch. Yeah, I got hurt. Ouch. I got hurt. Ouch. I got hurt. Ouch. Say it with me. Ouch, 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 ouch. I got hurt. I make six figures, he said. I make six figures. Yeah. Okay, the next week talks about love. And I'm not sure I've figured out everything that love is, but I think I have definitely figured out what love ain't. And that's the next piece, what love ain't. For the first time in my life, after all the pain and strife, I finally get it. Get what, you may ask? Well, I finally grasp what love ain't. I've been in all kinds of love, okay? Really, you may say, and I respond, I've been in he is so fine, love. Wish he were my love. Can't eat love, can't sleep love, can't breathe love, can't think love. I need a drink, love. Superstar love. Can't be who you are, love. He completes me, love. He defeats me, love. It hurts all the time, love. Why can't he be mine, love? And this all to say that love is not possession, love is not pain, love is not forced, love is not for financial gain. Love is a part, love is not all of your heart. Love has its highs and its lows. Love is not physical blows. So what, you may ask? Well, I finally grasped that love is not always about somebody else. Love really starts with yourself. Say it with me. Love is not always about somebody else. Love really starts with yourself. So remember, what love ain't. What love ain't. What love ain't. Thank you. My last piece is a tribute to all women and to encourage us to really work together and be good sister friends. When I call you sister friend, it comes from my heart. No jealousy, no competition, no thoughts that are darts. When you are down, just do what you can. When your light shines, I'll be your biggest fan. Because I believe that everyone has their time to be center stage. You will have yours, and I will have mine. The love between us will be full of truth. Our bond for each other will outlive our youth. So when I call you sister friend, I want you to know that my heart is in it, and I want you to grow. So don't ever question or spend time and worry. My feelings are sincere, and I will not make you sorry. Just sit back and relax and enjoy the sensation of a true friendship with no degradation. You look at me with doubt in your expression. You question my statements as some type of regression. But I believe that with hard work and prayer, that true sistership is possible when each person is aware that everyone has their time, their turn, and their season, that another's success should not be the reason to look at yourself and feel bad and compare yourself to another and begin to fear that you'll be overlooked or left behind. I believe you will get yours and I will get mine. on cdbaby.com, and I have CDs with me tonight. And again, thank you. I am so
How much are your CDs?
Tonight, the CDs, new one, I Love You Some Words, I'm selling for $8. And my first CD, Love's Dirty, I'm selling for $6 tonight. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the beautiful, the incomparable, the most talented woman. Well, I'm sorry, let me take that back, because there's a bunch of talented women up in here. All right, I'll take that back. I'm saying one of the talented women up in here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Berhinda.
I went by the hospital last night to visit a friend of mine. He's on life support. Would you please pray for him? I said, I went by the hospital last night to visit a friend of mine. He's on life support. Would you please pray for him? Yes. I brought him a few things that I thought he could use, like a pen, a notebook, 2 turntables, and a microphone. I said, I went by the hospital last night to visit a friend of mine. He's on life support. Could you please pray for him? Some of you may know him. First name Hill, last name Howard. Men without names and women without faces and children without futures. This is for everyone. This is the invitation to the great feast. I hope that you all can find peace. I hope that you all can find salvation. This is the opportunity, the time, and the place. Take this invitation. Take all of this art and this here gallery. Take all of me. Thank you.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Berhinda Williams, please. You know what? Let me see. Let me check the time. It's 9 o'clock. That means we got an hour. You know, I don't know about how you feel, but since I'm so moved right now, I'm willing to do an open mic. I want to know who got something to say.
Curvaceous form endowed with lips to fully fit on voluminous lips that one craves to kiss. Comely face amidst elegance and grace, but still there's more to me. I'm a woman beyond what you see. Understand that past my pet lies deep respect. Never giving attention to defamation or breach. I am a woman of class. I can struggle my speech, which is composed of much more than rustic terms because I am a well-educated woman. I yearn to learn. Keep in mind that these eyes, prompting visions of night sky, are the window to my soul. They will make me whole. I long to assist others comprehend His name because I am a very spiritual woman. Preaching God's word keeps me sane. Detrital companions nearly transformed my heart, but I am a woman of strength, and of my life, you became a part. You see, My charm, my wit, and my spirit are not all that complete. But you, that look past my thighs and consider what's in between them obsolete in comparison to what I think. You, who support and promote whatever I dream, who has and will continue to give any and everything you are worthy of the title of my king. Because you are the reason I am a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me.
One single round, Mr. Gina. This is really completely impromptu. I have not sang in front of people in so many years. So
It's okay.
It's about